A year ago, hundreds of people from different political parties and human rights activists took to the streets of Mthatha. They were calling for the arrest of those responsible for Namhla's death. Her brutal murder also led to many promises being made, as high-profile politicians said they will make sure all involved are brought to book. However, her family says to date no one has been arrested in connection with her murder.
Really not happy and deeply hurt how my sister was killed, and yet since it's gonna be a year now that we haven't had any answers from our justice system as such, as they've promised. Nothing they have done since then. We're just still in a hole, in that dark hole.
Police Minister Begicele visited the family, and a top brigadier was assigned to investigate the matter. She allegedly received death threats and pulled out of the case. A new team was deployed. However, the family says they are still clueless about how far the investigation is.
We heard the minister, as I say, we heard it from the news that he pulled the first investigator because of the threats he got. And we hope so that when we hear him saying that maybe that investigator touched the right button. Maybe there are people, those who threatened her. We thought maybe things are going to be done fast.
My questioning without answers is, I wonder what happened to the loud cry where the politicians were howling in the forefront, promising to show us their muscle, that we will definitely win this battle. Today is a year. Nothing has been heard, nothing is spoken of. You keep asking yourself questions without answers. What is it that is happening on the ground? What is happening with the judicial system itself? Never mind the country as a whole.
Namhla Mthwa's outspoken cousin also received death threats and had to be exiled. The family is worried about her safety and her small kids.
We don't know what is happening with her life. And she's got a child, a little child. You don't know how she's coping with her mom. Yeah, in that confusion, we don't know how long he's going to stay there, where he's staying. We don't know anything. We're just wondering what is happening only. We don't have answers. We don't know where to go.
The family members also fear for their lives as the investigation is dragging.
Every one of us is fear of your life because we don't know what is happening, what is going to happen. Look at when they threaten the detective about our lives. We also think our lives are still in danger. We don't know. Because we don't know what happened, what made that person kill Namhla. We don't know. Maybe he said he's going to kill the whole family. We don't know. We don't know what we are waiting for.
Activists are concerned that other cases might be getting more attention than this one.
We have become to be known as a battlefield for criminals. We had an incident that took place in Unu. We had an incident that took place in Port Elizabeth, which is mostly related and similar. But amongst everything, today we're marking a year since the passing of Namhla, and I am just asking myself what is happening to the judicial system, because it's almost a year and there are new fresh cases that are white collar kind of related, that already we hear that a crime has been committed yesterday and in 2 weeks time something has been done about it.
Police investigations into this case are continuing. However, as South Africans celebrate Freedom Month, the Mthwa and many other families across the country whose family members fell victims to violent crimes are still seeking closure and justice. Kulula Kunyembezi, SABC News, Mthatha.